Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. In this segment, I gotta say, this segment is kind of near and dear to my heart. I am such a daddy's girl that I love these type of stories. In this segment, we have author Askia Fountain. Askia, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about, well, first, I gotta go backwards. Tell me a little bit about your little girl.
So my little girl, well, I have two girls. Well, they're now not little anymore. They're 11 and 15. So I started this in a sense, like I guess when they were younger because of a bad picture in a sense that I knew, like it was school day. I didn't know it was school day, and I sent her to school. We had a conversation afterwards, and she was like, "It's picture day," and I was like, "What?" Because I would have taken her to get her hair done or something. And ever since that day, I had this journey to kind of start learning how to do hair.
Wow. And you know what? It's such a real thing. Like many dads have that moment, that aha moment that, okay, I'm going to need to learn how to do this. I'm going to need to figure this out for myself. Now, in that process, what made you say, you know what? I can't be the only one. Maybe there needs to be a little manual. Maybe there needs to be some guidance for other fathers out there.
Oh, because I couldn't find anything. So in the process of not finding it, and talking to all my friends, I was like, let me just create something. And I think it'd be cool to create a manual that will help other dads. And then we also don't want to be looked at as the guy who did the bad hair. Like, you can tell, a woman can tell, oh, I know he did that. Yeah, I don't.
I hadn't thought about that. Now, apparently there is some shame there, right? If the little girl goes to picture day and her hair is not looking exactly like, we want it to look. So for the other fathers who hadn't really thought about taking on the role, and like you said, they just take them to the hairdresser or take them to auntie's house or whatever, what do you say to them when you present this book, or what do you say to them about this book?
Well, I learned it in real time. So when I set up the photo shoot to shoot the pictures, the photographer Moses has a 5-year-old daughter. She's the first girl that's in the book. And he had never touched his daughter's hair at all. And during this process, he started shampooing and just playing around while we were shooting. And then after the shoot, like a week later, he's sending me pictures of hairstyles. He's like, see, I got it now. So it was kind of like one of those things that I felt like I had already inspired somebody to do it, and he was just a part of the process.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, well then I can't go any further without you giving us a website. Where can people find the book for their daddies and daughters during this holiday season?
It's on AskiaFountain.com and also ProudBlackGirlDad.com, which is a community of fathers.
Oh, nice. So what are your girls thinking? What have they said? Because I know that they've got to give you the truth. If anybody's going to tell you the truth, it's your baby girls. So what have your girls said about the book?
Well, they love it. I think now it's, it was something I wish I had at an earlier age, because I noticed that I missed out on a lot of moments that I think that it could have been more of a chance to kind of even build better communication.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for sharing it with everybody else, because again, you could have just taken this learning experience for you and your girls. Like you said, they were getting older, so you were only going to have to do it for a little while and kept it moving. But you said, you know what? I could pass this on to other dads, other men who are in this position. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, guys, please take the opportunity to go and get the book. Look at the website. And again, it may not be for you anymore, but it might be for the next dad that you know, a next dad with a little girl. Take the opportunity to go to the website and learn more. Stay tuned for more Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.